What's good, everybody? Today we're going to call out the biggest bums and the biggest leeches our sport has to offer. The worst rankings in the UFC. God forbid, if you've ever taken time out of your day to look over the UFC rankings, you'll see what I mean when we got some sorry-ass motherfuckers who do not deserve a number next to their name, alright? So let's get right into it, division by division, starting with the flyweights. We got a stretched out picture of Tai Tuivasa here. On God, the flyweight division this year, or these last couple of years, is fucking banging, guys. I don't see anyone that doesn't deserve a rankings. Loner Kavanaugh, number 15th ranked. He's new to the rank. He's gonna fight Brandon Moreno soon. He's a killer. Bruno Silva, he gets wins. You know, he's lost as well, just like the next guy above, Charles Johnson. But both of these guys are killers. Like, they've beat top echelon of the division. Bro, Charles Johnson slimed out the current champion Joshua Van. Like, you gotta put respect on his name, and he's 13th ranked, right? Tagiro Lembekov, he's good. He lost to Kyoji Horiguchi, but man, no shame in that. We've seen how good he is. You know, we got Steve Erceg. We saw him almost beat Pantoja. Some people still argue that he won that fight. Alex Perez is good. Tim Elliott's an unk, but he still got it. You know, he got that guillotine over Kaya Sakura. Aswal Mabayev, killer. Amir Albazi, you know, he's lost. He's on a bit of a skid, but he's lost to the best competition. Like, this is my point. In the top 5, bruh. Joshua Van, Pantoja, Kopp, Taira, Royval, Kyoji Horiguchi, Moreno. These are killers, bro. These are people, bro, they'll go out, they'll do it themselves like King Von. Like, there's no one I can say with a straight face, you know, like, being honest with myself, there's no one I can say beats, like, it doesn't deserve the ranking. These guys are all killers. Look at Tuivasa's fat. His fucking love handle sticking out. It looks comical. Like, it looks like a visual glitch how much fat is busted out the sides. Damn, bro. Please, Tuivasa, if you're watching this, don't slime me out, alright? Next, bantamweight. First name, Marlon Chito Vera, my boy. Ranked 9th. Jesus fucking Christ, bro. This fucking guy is ranked 9th. He's lost 4 in a row. You guys are going to see there's going to be a trend in this video. This is like who are the sorry motherfuckers that have lost 4 in a row? Or damn near. Oh, he's lost 3 in a row. O'Malley, the title shot that he didn't deserve. Figueiredo by decision. Zahabi by decision. Split decision. Yo, this guy, what does he do, right? When he's won, like, against people that are like high level, you know, maybe Cruz near retirement, when he TKO'd O'Malley, which was just like he hit the perennial nerve and the fucking guy fell over. It's been like, you know, he hardly ever wins decisions, and that says something about you. You know, if you have a low finish rate in losses and wins, and you don't win that many decisions, that means you're kind of ass. Because what do you do, right? Like, you have no tools to get you to a win in a fight against even the middle, like, echelon of these guys. He's lost to Yadong. He lost to O'Malley. He lost to Aldo. Fucking, like, what does he do, right? He's lost to Sanhagen. I know these are big names and these are like the top echelon, but still, like, the wins he's had that are big have been kind of fluky, and I just don't think this guy, realistically, if he hadn't been, you know, obviously luck plays a factor in everything, but if he hadn't been lucky in the situations where he was, he would not be sniffing the top 15. That ass, all right? Next, featherweight. Now, this one is a bit contentious, right? I'm sure if you guys keep up with the UFC, you know this guy's not going to be a featherweight for much longer. I don't know when they're going to remove him from the rankings, but Brian Ortega, my brother. I don't know why they pushed this guy so bad. They pushed Brian Ortega so fucking hard. I don't know what was the logic behind it. He got schooled by Volk, schooled by Yair, then he beat Yair by like a fluky-ass submission and he injured himself. He got decision by Diego after almost getting slimed out in the first round, and then he lost to Sterling in a boring-ass performance. Like, and he failed to make weight. I think he had a fight recently where he was supposed to fight. Couldn't make weight. He's going to move up to lightweight. My brother, 4 in a row and you're ranked top 10. Like, you're not even 15th, about to drop out. No, you're ranked top 10. I don't know. And I don't know how they gave him the Rodriguez rematch 2 years after. I don't know what the logic was with that. I don't know what they were doing. But yeah, man. Brian Ortega, my brother, like, we love you. I love your jiu-jitsu. You had a great fight against Volk. Very close in the submission. But you just don't got it. And you obviously need to move up to lightweight, which he's going to do. I'm sure he'll get a ranked opponent. Maybe they'll put him up against who's in the bottom, like Manuel Torres, maybe Benil. We could have an Unk versus Unk matchup over there. But yeah, man, you gotta go, bro. I considered, by the way, I considered putting Dan Ige in the featherweight because he's in the featherweight rankings, but you know, I recently saw someone talking about Dan Ige, how he's just, if he fights someone good, he loses, but if he fights an up-and-comer, he's gonna win. Like, that's just kind of how it is. So we're gonna leave Dan Ige there, but you're on fraud watch, my boy. I'm watching you, Dan Ige, so stay tuned, buddy. You're gonna be in one of these videos soon. Lightweight, Michael Chandler. Now, this is an easy pickings, right? Like, what do you want me to say with Michael Chandler at this point? Michael Chandler, first of all, he's been sitting out for an amount of time that would be justifiable of you losing your rankings. And since he's come into the UFC, this fucker has 2 wins. And one of them was over Tony Ferguson after Tony Ferguson had already lost once or twice. You know, like, he came in, beat Dan Hooker by KO 2021. Whoa, that's crazy. Immediately gets a title shot eliminator. No, a title shot, like, for the vacant title against Oliveira. Loses that shit by KO. Loses to Gaethje. Beats a washed-up Ferguson. All right, Brody, I guess, like, if he hadn't won that one, then they would have cut him for sure. Loses to Poirier. Loses to Oliveira. Loses to Pimlet. Yo. It's actually sick. I'm actually sick looking at this record right now. Yo, he's 5-2 in all his fights in the UFC. He's 5-2, bro, in the UFC. And he's ranked 13. Get him out of here. Get him out. I'm convinced that he's keeping his ranking only just in case he fights Conor McGregor. And if Conor McGregor wins, then we can say Conor McGregor is ranked and give him a fucking title shot right away. Like, that's my logic. That's the only thing I can imagine that they're doing with him. And same thing with fucking Benil, bro. Unk, it's time to go. If you get knocked out in the first 5 seconds by a wrestler like Benoit, who doesn't have that much power in the hands, I don't think Benoit's ever knocked out someone on the hands with the hands. Like, you gotta go. Same thing, bro. Your last 2 wins, like, you beat Moicano by decision. All right, I don't even know how that fucking happened. My home Moicano lets that get away, but knockout Saint Denis, knockout Sarukian, knockout Oliveira, bro. You're on a 3. Like, all your losses have been by knockout. Are you dead ass? Are we dead ass here? Round 1 knockout, round 1 knockout, round 1 knockout. It's time. Is it not time? What are you? He's 36, he's pushing 40, right? I mean, you can say that about a lot of fighters, but pushing 40, knocked out 3 times in the first round. This is like, this dialect, this conversation, this is what I would be saying to Volk if after the Islam KO, he'd gotten KO'd first round by Diego, right? We would be talking the same way, maybe a little less harshly because Volk, you know, was a champion, unlike Benil. But, you know, it's time to go, Benil. Like, same, you and Michael Chandler, it's time to go. It's time to go. You know, like with divisions full of killers, shit's not going to get any easier for either of you guys, all right? Next, welterweight division. Colby Covington. Motherfucker, this guy is in the same situation as Michael Chandler in the sense that they keep him around for his mouth. Pause, right? He has crazy mouth game. Pause, right? This guy is lost. I can't remember him winning a fight. What's the last fight that he won? Masvidal? In 2022? 4 years ago? My fucking god. March of 2022, 4 years ago. That's damn near 4 years to the dot, right? Because we're in February right now. Schooled by Buckley. Schooled by Edwards somehow, right? He beat Masvidal, alright. Killed by Usman 2 times. And then he beat Woodley. Alright, Woodley was on his way out in 2020. Bro. Masvidal was washed. And he's never really been that good. Your last good win? That wasn't against someone that's washed? Oh my fucking god. Was it Dos Anjos in 2018? Was it Damian Maia in 2017? Bro, it's damn near been a decade since you've had a good win. And what's your ranked? 14. You know, I'm glad he's at the bottom, right? So we can see he's on his way out. They're finally getting him out of here. Fucking 5 losses later, right? What's your loss streak right now? 2 loss streak. Gonna be 3 with whoever you're fighting next. And then the guy in between was Masvidal, or else you'd be on a 4 or a 3 loss streak. It's time to go, Brody. Like dead ass. And what's his age? How old is this man? 37? Yeah. It's time to go, Unk. Alright. We got another Unk here. This one hurts my heart. Gilbert Dorino Burns. It hurts, bro. It hurts. I can feel it. 11th rank still. It's one of those situations where he's good, but he's just old. Some people get they take age better than others. He's 39. Bro, this is Glover Teixeira age at the when at the light heavyweight division. You can't be doing that here. You're going up against Morales getting chinned, Brady getting decision, Madalena. You did good in that fight, honestly, Madalena, but still got chinned at the end with the knee. Bro, same as I gotta keep it a stack. You gotta keep it the same energy with Covington. Your last win was Masvidal, bro. 2023 Masvidal, even worse. Was that even worse than Covington's? On that same level, right? You lost to Bilal by decision, KO'd by Jack, decision by Brady, KO'd by Morales. 4-loss streak. Right? What are we doing? It's time, Monk. He had a great fight in 2022 with Chimaev. You're like, bro, he was 37. Damn, this guy still got it. He just gave Chimaev the toughest fight of his career. Comes back, beats Magny. All right, it's Magny. Beats washed Masvidal. Okay, I guess. Doesn't really say anything, right? 4-fight loss streak. It's time to go. I think he should retire. His next fight should be his last. And this is definitely an undeserved ranking. You should be 13th ranked, 14th alongside Colby. I think they should move. Right now, MVP is tied 14th with Colby. I think they should move MVP to 13th and have Gilbert 14, Covington 15. That should be the move for the welterweight division. Next, middleweight, Paulo Costa. Now, you guys saw this one coming. Don't let this win. Don't let this recent win against fucking Kopylov deceive you, all right? That win was shit. I know I picked Kopylov to win. It was still ass. Let's be for real. This fucker lost to Vettori. What else is there to be said, bruh? This guy comes into the UFC and he's looking like a killer, bruh. He KOs Costa, KOs this fucking Bambose, whatever his name is. KOs Hendricks, he's killing all the washed up guys. He KOs Hall. He has that crazy war, which he wins by, I don't know who won that fight actually, between Romero and Costa. He loses to Adesanya in the title fight, loses to Vettori, beats a washed up Rockhold, loses to Whitaker, loses to Strickland, and beats Kopylov. So what I'm seeing is, what is Paulo Costa's best win? Genuinely. What is Paulo Costa's best win, and why is it Roman Kopylov in the big 2025, right? If your best win is Roman Kopylov in 2025, which Roman Kopylov is fucking shit. He doesn't know how to use his size. He has no power on the feet. Don't tell me nothing about Roman, bro. You're going to piss me off. I picked this guy to win. If your best win out of your whole career, especially in the UFC, is Roman Kopylov and the rest are unks, you've either lost or are unks, and Vettori. Because I can't even say, bro, Vettori beat your ass. That's crazy. That's crazy. My decision, bro. You got Vettori? Come on. Ranked 12 does not deserve that at all. You're on a 4-loss streak, right? You're on a 2-loss streak technically, but your 4th fight ago was in 2022. It's time to let it go. Let your ranking go. Let these guys come up in the division. Let's be for real. Light heavyweight, Alexandre Rakic. Man, I love this guy because I can just pick him to lose by KO, and it's just gonna come to fruition. Ever since I started watching the UFC, I feel like all I've seen is this guy getting KO'd, and he's in a division so shallow that it's just kind of all right, this is just the move now. Last win, 2021 versus Santos by decision, bro. KO'd by old-ass Jan Blachowicz. KO'd by Yuri Prohaska the GOAT, not a big surprise. Decision by Ankalaev. KO'd by Murzakanov, the professional. Bro, again, 4-loss streak, 3 of them by KO. One of them by his, lost decision to a Dagestani, not a big surprise. How are you ranked 11th, Brody? Let's be for real. Coming close. What are you doing at the 11th ranked? You have Bruno Ferreira, who's coming up the division. Joe Pfeiffer's a big name. RoboCop. Oh, that's middleweight. No, you got Nikita Krylov, who just had a win. Dustin Jacoby, who's coming up in the division. Zhang Ming Yang, which, yeah, he lost to Johnny Walker, but, bro, it's Johnny Walker, whatever. The only guy that I can say is maybe worse than you is Johnny Walker, right? And he's 12th ranked. One below you. How are you 11th ranked? This just shows how shallow this division is. But we need to have some reshuffling. This guy cannot be ranked this high, alright? Next. Heavyweight. Let's be for real. Everybody outside the top 5 deserves to get cut at heavyweight. At this point, bro, there used to be a time. Listen, I'm telling you a campfire story. I got the light up to my head, it's reflecting my features in the campfire. There used to be a time where we had Brock Lesnar, We had DC. We had, we had fucking Stipe. We had these killers at heavyweight. Bro, we had Overeem in the Reem era. Like, we had these guys. It was like boxing where this division was premier. Like, you were like, these guys are killers. And they were skilled too. They're fucking skilled. Outside the UFC, it was Fedor. Arguably one of the goats of the sport to some old heads. Now what do we got? McParkin, bro. Taliesin Teixeira, bro. Jilton Almeida just got cut from the UFC. Like, this is what we're dealing with? Are we dead ass? I'm gonna pick two of them to just rank on the worst, and that's it. First one, Derek fucking Lewis, ranked 11. This one pisses me off the most because everything I'm gonna tell you is gonna be facts, and you guys know it. But he's never gonna get cut. This guy's gonna stay ranked until he fucking dies or he retires. All right? There's no in between. This guy wins by fluke. All of his fights, I don't think he has a single decision win except that fight over Ngannou. That's it, right? I think that's it. Bro has one decision win. It was a fight over Ngannou, which is crazy. Derek Lewis versus Ngannou. They're both like shitting bricks. Apart from that, he just wins by fluke. This guy has literally the most KOs in the division. This is just what happens. He lost to Spivak by decision. Got knocked out by Pavlovich. Fucking fluked De Lima. Was Rogerio De Lima? Is his name? By the flying knee. Decision by Almeida. Fluke Nascimento. Like, this is just what it is. These are just flukes, bro. Lewis versus Teixeira. That was a fluke. Just got knocked out by Acosta. Bro, he's ranked 11. He knocks these guys out. But it just doesn't, like, I just can't justify this ranking. It's like one of those cases where the guy wins, but I just can't be like, yeah, he's good. Derek Lewis is good. He's not good. He's ass. He's got no cardio. He's got punching power. He just gets pieced up for 2 rounds. Last round, pulls out a fucking uppercut from hell, and that's it. He's entertaining, I'll give you that, but he's a fucking bum, bro. Let's be for real. Like, I love Derek Lewis, guys, but if we're talking about rankings, like, what skill-wise, nah, man. All of the guys that he's beat by KO are better than him, skill-wise. I can guarantee that, We'd have to go very far back to see one. Like, let me just go. Let me scroll down the UFC page real quick. What's a guy that he's win that isn't better than him? Brown, maybe? February 19th, 2017. Jesus Christ. Last and maybe least, alright? Last and least, Shamil the Meal Gaziev. This guy came into the UFC and it was just funny. This just been jokes from day one, bro. There's no one that's ever been like seriously taking this guy, like take this guy as a serious prospect. Wins his debut against Budai by a weird ass knockout. I don't even know how he did that. Loses to Rosenstrike, who by the way got cut somehow. Bring Rosenstrike back. He was one of he was at least mid, right? He's not fucking shit. Wins against Mays by decision. Wins against Peterson somehow by KO. And then obviously gets KO'd by Acosta. Like, his record doesn't look bad, but he's beating bums and getting schooled by people who are mid, right? Rosenstrike, mid. Acosta, mid. At this point, we have Gon and Aspinall, elite fighters of the division, right? The rest, mid. After, like, the 4th ranked, 5 ranked, they're just ass. And Shamil is part of that. Bro, in any other era, this fucking guy is in an LA Fitness doing his my 100-pound weight loss journey, right? There's no scenario in which this guy is a professional athlete getting paid to fight on television now, bruh. We streaming this guy fighting on television. This is just kind of like a hating on the heavyweight division at this point, bro. I just gotta stop. Like, you guys get the point. These guys don't deserve where they are, and they're here just because this is the weakest era of the heavyweight division, alright? Thank you guys for watching. This fucking video got my blood pressure up, bro. I'm gonna talk to my doctor, bro. If I ever go to the therapist, I'm gonna mention the 2026 heavyweight division, alright? The heavyweight situation with Aspinall getting fucking fingered. Oh my god. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think of these rankings? Who are the worst ranked fighters in the UFC, actually? And yeah, bro, I'm gonna go apply some deodorant. I'll see you guys later. Ciao.